Oh, yeah, baby. Here we are. Got a little Milan playing. What up, everybody? I'm Fabio from Long Island. If you've never checked this out, I'm here with my man Gio, and we're our first episode of Milan Coast to Coast, New York to Cali, baby. And you know what we're here about. G, how you doing tonight, baby? How you doing?
I'm doing good, Fabio. Just came off of work. I'm ready to chat, especially after last week's results. We need to be venting for a little bit more. So,
Yeah,
how about you, man?
I'm good. I'm good, man. It's really I think Larry David said it best. You need to curb your enthusiasm. As you know me, if you check out Milan Weekly podcast when we do our group therapy, I'm always high on the enthusiasm, but I gotta
Yeah.
calm my ass down because Milan brought me right back down to earth. But all right, so let's talk before we move on to start talking about what we're going to be seeing in the next week. Let's just kind of talk about our our final thoughts on what happened last week. So you go first, G.
Well, we're all confident, going into last week, but wow, man, we just laid an egg. I think that was the most time that my high blood pressure was ever tough, knowing that we get this game, we go 4 points ahead, and we put the pressure. And look at the results. If we would have just got the win, and then Inter dropping points, Napoli dropping points, we would have been basically with the game in hand. Even if they win that game in hand, we would have been 1 point ahead.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I honestly, 100%, man. That's what hurts the most. Seeing Inter drop points. The win last week would have been solidifying us that we could feel no matter whenever it is, they're gonna do that replay of that game and make up that extra game they got. We would at least had some sort of advantage on them. But wasted opportunity for sure. Happy Rebic got that goal, but it was pretty much a lucky goal and really nobody around, a stinker for pretty much everybody across the board. So it's kind of good. Sometimes you got to take a loss, turn it into a negative. So let's hope Pioli and the rest of them kind of look at it like that way. We can't drop any more points, let alone to another bottom half team. And that pretty much brings us to where we're at this week. So we got Udinese this week. A couple of things, just let's go through here. A couple of injured guys that we got still. Ibra still on the bench. Lazetic is still not match fit. We got Gambia out. He's got plantar fasciitis or some shit, and of course Kier is out. And the only suspended guy we got is Benacer. Now the only real thing of I guess worry. I mean, we are playing Udinese. They do play us pretty well. Last time we played them earlier in the year, we drew 1-1, and it basically took a 97th penalty by Kessie to tie the game. And so besides the fact that we can't take them lightly because they're in 16th place, we got three guys who are on yellows who are literally one more yellow away from missing the game against Napoli, which is Theo, Romagnoli, and Diaz. Even though Diaz looks like he's barely playing in the game, we don't want to lose him for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So a couple other things I think, just on Udine's side, their center back, what's this guy named? Bacall. He's
yeah,
got
he's always scoring on us.
2 career goals, both against Milan. What kind of fucking luck is that? And the other guy that I think is highlighted, honestly, is Delafeu. It's a lot of news, and especially in the last week, about how he still wants to come to Milan. Basically, this is like he's got 7 goals on the season. He's not playing bad. He definitely loved being on the team, but it's a guy we have to watch out because he might have something to prove. And of course, they want to play balls out when they play Milan, right?
Yeah, we have to watch out for him and Beto. Remember Beto, like last time that we played him, he caused like the defender to make a mistake, and then he was in there and stuff. He was in the goal, and then he did that LeBron James. Man, this game's gonna be tough. This is one of the games that I don't like to see all season, Fabio. Like they're a great team, like I always say, it's gonna be the 50-50 balls, them challenges that are gonna win us this game. Because their Dutch defender, for some reason, like he plays bad all season, but when he gets to Milan, he has like the pace of Mbappe. Somebody, if it's a 50-50 ball, he could be 60 yards away and say Rafael Leao's 10 yards away. I don't know. For some reason, he's gonna come in, he's gonna get the ball. But we need to play well. And what is cool is I saw the report. I don't know if you saw it, 50,000 Milan fans
50,000,
in the
yeah.
set. Yeah.
They're
So
still, I
hopefully,
think, 75%. They're not at full capacity yet. I think by the end of March they'll be back at full capacity. So let's get a little love here. Timmy's in the chat asking who's on the back of that jersey. I mean, can I guess? I'm sure it's number 2, right?
yeah, it's number 2, Calabria.
That's right. That's right. If you guys don't know or don't follow Gio, definitely got to follow him on Twitter. But my man has been preaching. We don't need to worry about who's the next captain. We know who the next captain, and it's Seniority, right? G. It's got to go to Calabria because he's been there the longest. That's why every time Romagnoli's not playing, it goes to Calabria if he's on the field.
Yeah, and look at Lacetic. Everybody's asking, everybody's waiting for him. But like I said, his season ended in December, and I guess he started eating all that good food that we eat around the Christmas time because he's still not in shape. He's
Well,
came what? Yeah, he's coming in January, and look, we're about to be in March, and he still
he's
hasn't.
still not
He's still
ready.
not in shape.
I
Yeah.
don't know if Maldini understands what he should be looking for when it comes to the January window. Not guys that are out of shape who can't play. I mean, last year we had Mandzukic. This year, this guy. I mean, listen, I get it. You know, I get it. I didn't just eat like a fat fuck this Christmas. I caught COVID too. Maybe he caught COVID too, and he needed an extra month to sit out. But hopefully, I mean, it's kind of wasted money if we don't see him at all. Hopefully, at some point in March, you know, especially if Ibra's going to take Ibra's kind of like, when is he coming back? He's doing fitness videos that's making me, every time I look at a hamburger, I get ashamed of myself. But my man is upside down doing curls and shit. You know, this is the kind of workout I should be doing. But the guy's 41 years old, and he's putting us all to shame.
Yeah, even Faz from New York, AC Milan, New York club. Even put, I feel disgusted by myself when he was doing the sit up like a.
I don't know
I
what he's
don't
doing,
know,
putting potatoes in water or what, what was he doing there? But goddamn.
but I don't know. I just feel like what Ibra, he's just trying to do all those videos to think that he still got it. But knee injury now, Achilles. You know that Achilles could go. I'm a Lakers fan, so I know what that did to the Mamba. You know that Achilles, it was
God
over
rest
after
his
that.
soul. God rest his soul, my
Yeah.
man.
So that Achilles ain't no joke, and he's trying to make it to the World Cup. He should go to Malmo in the summer, which is his club. That he no, he went to he owns Hamburg, whatever. He should go over
Yeah.
there, play his last minutes, and then they'll call him up for Sweden if they make it to the World Cup.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think if he wants to make another World Cup and he wants to keep playing for at least the first half of next year, right? Because the World Cup decided it's going to fuck everything up next season. But if he wants to take a pay cut and a reasonable pay cut, $3 million a year, fine. I would take him for another year, man. I like Ibra. I think this is the type of guy, just like Maldini being there in our management department. Like these are the type of, I'm very much a big, I didn't like Pirlo leaving. You know, I liked when Gattuso was a coach. You got to keep your stars like in-house, you know what I mean? And Ibra loves Milan more than he did any other club that he played for in Italy. So for me, I would give him at least one more chance if he can stay healthy. If he doesn't come back and doesn't put no more goals up the rest of the season, then I would say, okay, fine. But, you know, the likeliness is that Milan's talking about they want to spend a lot of money in this offseason, like 100 mil maybe. If they win the Scudetto, they'll spend more. But it doesn't seem like they're emphasizing a striker. So maybe this kid, Lazetic, or whatever the hell is in, whatever the fuck his name is, we're just going to call him Laz. If he comes and actually can produce something next year because he's young, we still have Giroud for experience. We got Nasty Nate down there. If he comes up, you know, maybe get him. I'm a big fan of bringing some Primavera guys up. Make them play, you know. It seems like Colombo's going to stay on another year. So to me, you know, Ibra's there for experience. He can't be first string all the time. You know, I would move away from that. But I digress. Let's get back to Udine tomorrow. So all right. So predictions is a little rough. I mean, we probably want to be a little careful about what we say, right? Because it's getting pretty ridiculous. So I would just say that if Milan could squeeze out a 2-1 victory tomorrow, I'll be happy. I won't be. I'm not going for 3-0, 4-0. Udinese always plays hard against Milan. They have some decent players, They are in a relegation fight too, so they're not going to take this game lightly. They need the points just as badly as we do. So for me, prediction wise, I'm going 2-1. Goal scorers. I mean, I'll probably go Leao and Rebic. I want Rebic to get on the score sheet one more time. What about you?
Yeah, Fabio, and once again, we play before Inter, and Inter plays the next game, so it's time to put the pressure. I
Oh
think if
yeah.
we're gonna win 2-0, Fabio. Because if it's a 2-1, I don't know. Recently, we've been shaky. I just want the whole team to put effort. We're gonna see what the team is really made of right now, because drop it. Salernitana, like you said, that's a Serie A team right there. These guys were all over us. They were playing Barcelona style football back when they were at the top of the world. But we just need that effort. Tomorrow, that effort. Leao, Rebic, Theo too. Theo, like he made the assist last week, and then I didn't see him the whole game. I just need everybody to play hard 90 minutes, and we'll get the 2-0 win. We'll go off 5 points, and then maybe Genoa could give us a surprise, and maybe we'll be up 4 by the end of the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think about it, and it's really we can't focus on what other teams do, even though yeah, we got lucky that everybody dropped points, but it's really like Milan's got to take care of the business week in, week out. We can't look past nobody, and it's difficult because I guess the real question would be, we want a Scudetto, right? I know you want a Scudetto. You might not be on the bus like I'm on Fanta's bus, but I always expect the championship, because I feel like if you don't expect that, you're kind of opening the avenue that you're okay with being second, third, fourth. And you know what? Maybe in the years of the banter era where we weren't making third, fourth, second, but we finished second last year, and that should be a sign to the rest of these guys. And we didn't make too many um, additions. We made a couple of key subtractions, but like we substituted a good goalkeeper for another good goalkeeper. We just got rid of Tolonoglu, and we really didn't bring anybody in to replace him. So that's how I see it. So as far as I'm concerned, it's pretty much almost the same squad with Giroud being on it. And if we can actually just take that next step this year, all right, Milan's not good enough just to win Scudetto. That's not what Milan fans want. We want a championship now, but also then to start aspiring to win in Europe. So for me, how hard do you go in this game? Is there ever a thought about what's coming on Tuesday, or no?
3 points is a must. But we can't in the last 2 months drop points to relegation teams, Fabio. That's not a good.
No.
Spezia 0, Salernitana draw, so that's 1 point, and we draw more points. So at a 9 points, we would get 2 points. Nah, we really need to focus on the 3 points. Well,
Yeah.
we have 12 games left. 12 games.
Is it 12?
That's nothing.
Oh,
It,
yeah, you might be right.
like we're right there. We win these games. If you look at our schedule compared to the other schedule,
We have definitely
we
the more
we
favorable schedule on
yes,
the way, at least for the next couple of months, for sure.
yes. Our last 5 games are the hardest, but if we build a cushion by that time, then I could see us lifting that trophy. I
Yeah,
really,
and
it's
And
time, Fabio.
Udine is not that far off the relegation. If they lose this week and Venezia and Calgary somehow pull out wins, they could be looking at they're tied for the drop spot. So they might not be in it, but they're going to start getting worse. So they're going to play hard too. And the thing that you mentioned about dropping points, there was that image I think IFTV had shared that basically Milan had the most points dropped against bottom 10 teams, which is crazy because, yeah, you want to win the derby, you want to beat Juve, you want to beat the other top teams, but it's really the bottom teams that you have to defeat to win the Scudetto. Because if you drop points against these bullshit teams that, you aspire to be beating, you should be wiping the floor with them, you can't drop. And I think from last week, it was 10 before. It might be like 12 points we dropped. And here's another fucking team in the bottom 5. Not even the bottom 10, the bottom 5. There's no way we can let them fucking steal more points for us. This would be another shit show, ruin the whole weekend. Don't you do it to us, Milan. So you're predicting 2-0. I got 2-1. I like that you think we're gonna keep a wall, keep a clean sheet. I don't want to see Mike dancing, whatever the fuck he was doing out there. He better be secure. Otherwise, Tatarusano's coming in next week. You know,
But
you
what
can't take
happened to
that.
Mirante? Now Mirante, we signed him for no reason. We spending money for no reason.
Listen, we don't need to keep it out there, man. He was a breaking case of an emergency kind of guy. All right, so let's get to the next part because we do have another derby just around the corner. Now we might have won the last one, but this one feels like it means a lot. So, how do you feel about the Coppa Italia? Are you thinking this is something that Milan should be striving? Like, let's put our best foot forward here. Or I understand the season; that's our main objective, but how much do you think Pioli should be focusing on the Coppa Italia?
Fabio, I've been wanting the Coppa Italia for a long time. I think if we get the Coppa Italia this year, our levels are gonna go up. They're gonna taste that winning, and that winning. If we win the Coppa Italia or we just get to the final right now, this team's gonna taste it. And when we taste it, maybe we perform at our highest potential. Because, like I've said, this team has the potential to go up. Donali has more potential to be better. Dale has more potential to be better. Rafael Leao has more potential to be better. So we just need to these players need to move up, get their 40 classa game up, and we could do something special. We need it. I want that little patch, that little patch
Hell
that
yeah.
they
I
call
want
it.
the green, white, and red right in the
Yeah,
middle.
yeah,
Very
right
odd
in the
place, but I'll take it. You know what? To me, I think Milan should be having the same mentality that they should be every year. If we don't win the Scudetto, we should be trying for the Coppa Italia. Obviously, we hope a Champions League as well, but we haven't won shit in 11 years. I guess do we want to count the Super Coppa in 2016?
no.
Hell no. Listen, it's great to win, but that's not something we're fucking focused on. We got to win the Coppa Italia. And plus, then the other side's either Juve or Fiorentina, I believe, right?
Yes.
So, all right. So, again, the second round is not until the end of March. So it gives us a little breathing room. But for me, I think they should go real hard on Tuesday. They're not going to play again until Sunday night. All right. Not even Sunday. When are we playing? Monday?
No,
I'm
we
trying to
play
look.
Tuesday, right? Tuesday.
Yeah, we.
I think we're gonna play Tuesday or Wednesday.
When do we play the next round in? Oh,
Or next.
oh, no. Oh, okay, I'm looking. I didn't look past. Hold on, I'm sorry. My bad. Oh yeah, then we play Sunday night against Napoli. All right, so listen, full balls ahead. Everybody play your heart out. We got to get an advantage against these guys. Are they doing the away rule in this thing, or it doesn't matter in Coppa Italia? They don't do that anyway. But
I'm not too sure, but
yeah,
we just
I
need
don't
a
think
win. Let's just win. Let's
keep
just
it
win one
rolling.
zero. Yeah, just win that 1-0, and let's make it to the next round. Yeah, I know we still would have had to play another leg, but that 1-0, remember like that Cortoni
Hell yeah.
one? Yeah. So we would just need to win 1-0, and then that beating Inter in the derby has to give us like a better level of playing field, and we have to keep on continuing to strive. And that's why I was disappointed in Salernitana, because I thought that would breed confidence. But hey, everybody has a bad game. So let me get this Coppa Italia. Let me get the patch on the next year's jersey.
Oh yeah, I think the Coppa Italia is important, man. Honestly, I think it's another shot into Inter's chest that can make them stumble and really think about, yeah, exactly. Inter will be focused on coming back in the Champions League as they should, because let us win the damn Coppa Italia this year. And you know what? If they got to focus on Liverpool, they're still got to play us. They're playing every twice a week for the next couple of weeks. That's better for us. More of a chance of a slip up on the weekend. So, you have a preview. What do you think this derby is going to do? I think it's going to be 2-1 Milan. That's what I'm calling.
Yeah, I mean, I think 1-0, and then the next game after that, the second tie is gonna be 0-0. So we'll move on 1-0 aggregate. I mean,
Hey,
these the Coppa Italia always like we're always like close aggregate. So either 1-0 or 2-1.
all
So
right. Listen, I'll take it. However we get through, that's all that matters because I want to make sure we beat Juve in the final. That would be nice. All right. So we talked about Udine. We talked about next week. So you and me, we have our little segment here that we're always going to be talking about when we talk about stuff. We got our drink of choice, baby. So you know how we do here, G. I know you're a connoisseur of the beer and some other stuff. You know me, I fuck around. I'm a little too ghetto sometimes. I bust out the white henny because I love it, baby. That Caribbean love. But what's your drink of choice tomorrow? Are you going to be rocking with anything during the game?
no, I'm gonna be at work, so I gotta drink water or soda.
Oh shit, man! We live in dual lives. I'm gonna have that Poland Spring,
Yeah.
baby. Me too. I'm gonna be watching from work. But you know what? It's all good. Let's keep hydrated. Let's keep focused because that's all that matters, right? We got to just make sure we secure up the 2 points. No more dropping points to people on the bottom half. Shit, I don't want to drop points for the rest of the season. We got 12 games left, a possible 36 points on the table, and I don't want to see none of them drop. What do you think is going to be a championship level? What amount of points of that? We got 36 points left. How many of those are going to be like decisive to get us a championship?
30.
Yeah, I think that's probably fucking that. We're talking 2 losses at most, or maybe a loss and a couple of ties. Hopefully, we don't lose a tie anything. I want to go like let's get one of those nice Milan undefeated runs all the way to the end of the season. That would be fucking sweet, right?
Yeah, it would be sweet. And we the only two tough games that we have are Atalanta, Napoli coming up just soon, and yeah, Sassuolo. With Sassuolo, we just don't have to take them lightly. That's the thing about it. Sometimes we when Rafael Leao last season, he scored in the first second. We didn't take him lightly. We won the game. This last game we thought we won because the Romagnoli thing, and then we just started. But if we don't take these teams lightly, I think we could win. I'm not saying easy because it's not going to be easy to get our hands on that Scudetto. But if we play the right game, the right mentality, no lapse in judgments of playing with the ball, then we'll be all right. No more bachata moves from Mike Magnon. Don't
No,
we want
hell
that?
no.
No, okay.
I don't want to see him dancing salsa out there or tap dance, whatever the fuck he's doing. All right, I want to dance
Yeah,
between the pipes, stay there, and just make sure everybody in front does what they're supposed to do. And honestly, we give Romagnoli a lot of bullshit because he hasn't looked great the last couple of years. But him and Tamori, man, that's the pairing we need. So they got to play much better this week. I see Timmy say, "No Coke, drink water." What the hell is this, Cristiano Ronaldo? Every once
yeah.
in a
That's
while, you need
Cristiano
a
Ronaldo.
listen. You
I
need a
know.
little flavor in your life, all right? Coke
Remember,
right now.
Timmy, Ronaldo has a miserable life. He can't even eat a hamburger. What
Yeah,
type
I'm
of or a
sorry.
pizza or pasta? He
No,
can't
no,
eat
no,
none of that. He's
no, no.
eating that green bean pasta that don't even taste well. It tastes
No, no.
bland.
Listen, I understand every once in a while, but come on, man. You gotta enjoy your fucking life. I'm not living on this earth to eat fucking zucchini pasta every night. Even though I love zucchini pasta, shout out to zucchini pasta. But not every night, man. You gotta have a little love in your life. Have a hamburger, have a fucking Coca-Cola, beer, whatever you gotta do in life. Listen, if Milan doesn't fucking handle their business, I'm gonna be drinking a lot harder shit than Coca-Cola. I'll tell you that, all right? That's all I know. But I'm hoping we both have a great Friday, and this is the beginning of a great weekend for you and I. And any parting words, Gio?
Come on, team. Let's get this win. We didn't make any transfers in January. So, like I've been saying before, us the fans, the 50K in the stadium, the 20 million or how many million that we have across worldwide, we're gonna push them over the line. I feel if we win tomorrow, I feel good about the chances of lifting that beautiful gold trophy and celebrating. And then I'm gonna have to make a trip out there to New York, man.
Hell yeah, baby, right there. We go to the club, we go party with Franco and everybody else. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I can't wait for that day, G. I can't wait. If there's Scudetto at the end, I don't want to jinx it. I'm gonna shut the fuck up right now. But
Knock
if
on
that
wood.
if that happens, man, fuck, man, I'll be in the city. We'll be rolling the whole place up. You know me with my fucking shit like this all over, baby. But listen, one game at a time, right? One game, one half, one fucking goal at a time. That's all we got to do. So then hopefully our beloved Milan can be back where it's supposed to be, winning championships and in the fucking Champions League perennially every year, winning champions and hopefully a Champions League. I mean, you and I are lucky enough we've seen many in our lifetime, but we haven't seen any in a decade. Fuck, we haven't even seen them in a semifinal, quarterfinal, best of round of 16 in a long time, man. So that's where Milan's going to get back. So then we could start being people that buy players, bring high quality caliber players in, the Ronaldinhos and the David Beckhams. Hopefully, guys not past their prime, but buying Patos and this and that. You know, hopefully, listen. I want to give you a little love, my man. I know you always talk about Anthony, but I watched him a little bit yesterday, man. He had a couple of really fucking good plays. I mean, they ended up tying 2-2, but he played really well in the game.
Yeah, that Fabio, look, everybody going crazy over Botman. I can give you the best transfer for Maldini. We go get this kid Viti that's been playing Italian strong, who's been playing at Empoli. That's going to cost us $4 million, and then we spend another 20 on Renato Sanchez. Then we spend 30 on Berardi, and then we go get Anthony for 50. We good.
Yeah, that
Because
solves
Berardi could play
everything.
make.
Hell yeah.
Berardi could play anywhere he play makes. Look how many assists, 10 assists. He's the only one in the league with 10 assists, 10 goals.
No, we sell Salad Maker or we re-sign Messias and send him out. You know, we're gonna have to do some stuff. I like Sanchez a lot, man. I watched him this
Yeah.
weekend. You know, I watched the high. I like how he controls the ball. You know, wearing number 10. Sorry, Diaz, we're gonna have to pull that shit right off of you, buddy. You go back to 21. I don't give a fuck, man. You know, we need a real number 10. And honestly, I know people love both of the pair from Lille, but like I like Bremer from Torino too, man. I mean, he's in the league. I think he's pretty decent. He seemed to hold down Juve's golden boy the other week. So why not? You know,
Susan Vlahovic.
hell yeah, man. Snooze-san. Yeah, listen, I think I know we kind of get ransacked by these Italian teams sometimes, but you know, if we can get him without, you know, spending too much, I think he's a pretty good pickup if we can't get the kid from Lille. But, you know, I think Sanchez is almost a sure thing because he's not re-signing. So a free transfer, Maldini's favorite, you know. As far as I'm concerned, as long as the free transfer ain't hitting us, which we're already going to lose too. But, you know, Romagnoli wants to go, fine. We got Kalulu, man. He
Why
can
does
go.
that's another thing. Why wouldn't he want to? Why wouldn't he want to stay? Like he's been making $6 million for the last 3 seasons because it's a pay increase. Just they gave him that good deal just because we were in the banter era and he stuck by us. Why wouldn't he want to make the 3 million and have a chance to lift trophies? What are you gonna go do at Lazio? Lazio got beat up today.
I mean, where does he get the idea that he should be making more than Kier? Honestly,
I don't know.
I don't know either, man. He must be smoking that good shit he's not allowed to have in Italy because there's no way in hell. Yeah, I knew he was going to mention David is too expensive, my man. Everybody and their mother are coming for this kid at Lille. I know everybody wants the Canadian on Milan, but I'm telling you, man, I don't think that Lille needs to have a team next year, guys. We can't ransack everybody from this fucking team, you know. But I don't know. To me, I would say you go for Anthony if you can spend the money because he's a game changer. We still get Berardi. He's a game changer. Sanchez is coming for free. We don't have to pay nothing for him. We just give him a decent contract. And then we need a central defender. That's the other one. So as far as I'm concerned, keep Pobega. I mean, I wouldn't want to lose him. I think he's a good depth player. We got to keep him in there, keep him in the rotation. And yeah,
But we
they
would
got
have
to
to give him up for Berardi, though. We would have to give him up for Berardi. So I don't know.
maybe give him a dry
But
loan.
if we get in Sanchez and that Tonali Sanchez double pivot, because they're both pretty fast. I like I said last week, I didn't realize that Tonali was that fast until he made like a 60-yard sprint and nobody could catch up to him. So
I love Tonali, man. He might steal that captain band. He might steal that captain band, man. He's the
stop
love
spreading that propaganda.
Yeah.
You and David spreading that
I'm
propaganda.
telling you, man. They see him. They see the Pirlo hair and got the Gattuso's number, man. They just see him. They everything about the kid, man. And also when he's yelling at Dumfries, man, you know he found a lot of fans in that shit, taking less money. I mean, this kid's a fucking pro, man. He's fucking great. I mean, I like Calabria. I love Calabria. I never wanted to get rid of Calabria. I never thought he fell off. I don't know why they were bringing in Conte, all this other shit. Because I thought, we got a good guy. He's from our youth system. Fucking great player. Why you fuck with his system? But you know what? That's the point that I've been making about Diaz this year. Is that when you don't bring in people to basically give competition to a position, you're breeding this complacency that we don't want in our squad. And maybe that's what happened with Calabria. It's like, you gonna bring fucking Andrea Conti over here? Fuck him. Keep his ass on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Even though fucking guy would just walk out the room and get hurt and be out for 3 months, But and then and then fuck Aldi. That's right. My favorite supermarket's coming through. My man, he's gonna be a fucking playmaker. We're gonna have a bunch of young guys. That's why maybe we can't get Berardi, but we need Brazilians. Hell yeah. Let's get that. We need Brazilians on our squad, man. That's what Milan's fucking known for. So as far as I'm concerned, if we don't get Berardi, they want Pobega. We don't want to give him up. Fuck that. Let's go get Anthony with that money. Let's go.
I need a 2-year loan on that deal, though, for Berardi.
Maldini, you hear me? I got the pen, buddy. All right, G. All right. Well, everybody watching, man, I want to thank you guys for watching us. Me and G are going to try to do this every week. Milan coast to coast, because we on both sides of North America here, showing the world that we love Milan here in America. We love Milan here in North America. And we appreciate everybody who's watching. And G, appreciate your time, of course, always, baby. And hopefully next week get back to this. And we talking about 2 secure victories, 6 points for Milan. Well, 3 points and a victory in the Coppa Italia. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. All right, Fabio, man. Thanks for inviting me. And
always, brother.
Let's do this coast to coast because we balling.
Hell yeah.
And let's get
Mamba, baby.
and let's get these 2 wins and let's go down to 11 games with more points in the bag, man. That's all we need. We don't care how we get these 3 points. Let's just get them.
That's right,
and
baby.
Siempre Forza Milan.
Forza Milan, baby. All right, G. Have a good night. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Ciao.